Hi, everybody. Adam here from Adam Investigates. I know it's been a very long time. Um, I haven't really posted at all. I haven't posted once. It's been 8 months, which I know is way too long. Um, and I said I was going to try and use my free time to try and figure things out, but it's been 8 months and I haven't been able to do that. Because I've just had a lot of stuff in my life, friends and school and just a lot. And I'll be honest, I kind of let this whole thing go. Um, I was ready to come back and keep going, but I was ready to let it go. And not only that, but there weren't really any leads. There was not, the Watcher didn't post anything, and I didn't really care enough to go and look through anything. I'd already looked through those videos 100 times, and everything. And then I was sent a note. I have it right here, and it is just covered in numbers. The entire thing is just a bunch of numbers, and I typed on a document what I wrote. I labeled it blank letter because it was a blank envelope, and then in it was a bunch of numbers. Anyway, yeah, so as you can see, it is a lot, just a lot of numbers. It is a ridiculous amount of numbers, and I used the internet, of course, because that is what people would use, as you can see. I used it to kind of translate the numbers, and this is what I got. It is a letter here. This is my KISS background. A letter here, and I'm going to read it. Now, the names have been replaced with just blank. I didn't do that. That was part of the actual thing. Excuse me. So it seems as though I'm thinking. I think the Watcher sent me this code. It makes sense. He's already sent me notes before, so it just seems like instead of doing this was a physical note, but instead of just writing what he wanted to write on a note, it seems like he wrote a code and then gave me the note. And now this seems to it seems to be I'm sick, so I'm gonna read it. I know you guys can probably read it yourself, but I think it's better if I kind of read it. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Whatever last name, I regret to inform you that your son, whatever his name is, his condition has not improved here at our facility. We have tried many forms of therapy. None of them seem to work. Your son is still constantly afraid of what he deems to be the Shadow Man. He has been at this facility for almost 5 years now, and nothing has helped him. In most cases like this, it only takes a year or two to find the right medications to keep the mental illness and hallucinations away, or at least at a sustainable rate. We had our worries from the start, and I know you both only want what's best for your son. We have tried everything in our power to save him, but after almost half a decade, we don't know what to do. We've had to reject people who need serious help in order to keep your son here. We aren't supposed to do that. You may be wondering why I'm sending this as a personal letter and not one from the facility. The facility is going to be removing your son from its care tomorrow morning, but the three of us all know that he is not ready, especially not after last month's incident. As you would likely remember from my last letter, his name somehow managed to get his hands on a metal knife, something we don't even have in this facility, and used it to stab one of the other patients to death. Upon questioning, he stated that the Shadow Man told him to do it. He is constantly committing acts of violence against the staff and patients. However, while he will not be in the facility, I was hoping that I could keep him in my home. Over the years I've grown increasingly attached to your son, and I want to help him. Not because it is my job, but because I don't like knowing that I could have saved him. I don't have any kids of my own. I never took the time to settle down from my work. Your son will be with nobody but me. I would dedicate as much time as I could to trying to find a way to help him return to a normal life. I know he has not been like this forever, as you stated on his entry form that he only began seeing this creature at 8 years old, which was when he killed his twin sister and ran away from home and was found hiding at the park downtown. He will be taken care of and return to you once he is no longer seeing this shadow man. I will give you updates as often as I can. Sincerely, Dr. Martin Kelly. So, obviously, whoever the Watcher is the person in in this letter. It seems as though there was definitely more than one, but this was the one that I was sent. Um, I'm likely, I need to. I don't know when you should expect my next video, because it took me 8 months between the last one and this one. But I I'm going to try and find this Dr. Martin Kelly guy, because then he could give me the name of who this person is who runs the Watcher, because if he's even alive, because something kind of gives me the vibe that this Martin Kelly might not be alive anymore, and the Watcher could be this kid who he's probably on his own somewhere and he's not mentally okay. However, it's I don't know. Whatever the Shadow Man is likely some sort of creature that my friend possibly could have been seeing scratch marks of from my old videos. So yeah, I guess I'll have to try to find this guy. I normally, I don't really care about who the Watcher is necessarily. I do, but it's weird because he's the only lead I have on these things in my videos. And honestly, I wouldn't have cared, but my friend seems really paranoid. He moved away, as I mentioned before, I believe. Yes, I did. He's moved ever since I started reposting these videos, and the Watcher showed up. Suddenly, he told me he was out, and now he is across the country somewhere, as far away from me as he could be. I don't have any friends who are any further than he is. It seems like, and I've made new friends, in school and stuff, but for the most part, it seems to just be I don't know. I keep ignoring my new friends as well, because I kept thinking about stuff with this, and I didn't have this note yet, so I just kept wondering who the Watcher was. And so yeah, I know it's been way too long since I started this whole channel. I literally have been already at this and doing this for over a year. It's been September of this year will be 2 years since. So that's. In 7 months, it'll be 2 years. Okay. Yeah, so it's been. Anyway. Yeah, I've got to start doing this research at some point, but I've got school and stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I keep getting distracted. Um, my friends. I don't usually talk to them much, so this was a weird time for them to show up. But yeah, I think that's all for now. I'll try to keep you guys updated. Bye.